A caravan of 3,000 migrants heading for the United States. San Pedro Sula, at least 3,000 Hondurans took to the road on foot Friday, forming a human caravan in hopes of entering the United States and finding a better life there, despite restrictions imposed by Guatemala and Mexico on their way. Many migrants want to believe that President Joe Biden, who will be inaugurated on Wednesday, will ease the U.S. migration policy, even though Washington has already warned them. The bulk of the crowd left shortly after 4 a.m. local time, 10 a.m. GMT, from San Pedro Sula, 180 kilometers north of Tegucigalpa, towards Agua Caliente, on the border with Guatemala, a journey of around 260 kilometers, AFP noted. A first contingent of 300 people had already taken to the road Thursday. A group broke away from the large procession on Friday and headed for another border post, El Florido, closer, with the intention of joining the rest of the caravan once they entered Guatemala. Hundreds of Guatemalan police in riot gear took up positions at the Guatemala-Honduras border posts. The economic situation of many residents of the Central American country, already subject to violence from gangs and drug traffickers, has deteriorated further with the passage of two powerful hurricanes in November and the consequences of the coronavirus pandemic. My dream is to arrive in the United States, to buy myself a small house, because I'm tired of living here renting and working for other people, tells AFP Melvin Fernandez. A taxi driver from the port of La Ceiba who left with his wife and 3 children aged 10, 15 and 22. Norma Pineda, 51, found herself on the streets after Hurricanes Eta and Iota. We are leaving, because there is no work here, the authorities are not helping us. We need food, clothes, she says. In the midst of families, children in arms, walks Eduardo Lanza, a 28-year-old administration graduate, who declares himself to be homosexual and says he is fleeing the discrimination suffered by people of different sexuality like him. Broken heart. We are leaving heartbroken. I leave my family, my husband and my 3 children, laments Yesenia Ramirez, 36 years old. We are going in search of a better future, she adds, expressing her hope that President Biden will give her a chance. Do not waste your time and money and risk your safety or health, however, Acting United States Customs and Border Protection, CBP, Acting Commissioner Mark A. Morgan said Thursday. Migrants march in columns along the roads, backpacks, most with their faces covered in masks due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Guatemala requires migrants to cross the border to present valid identity documents and a negative PCR test. Guatemalan police said they had turned back around 600 migrants from the caravan's vanguard for lack of documents or tests. For its part, the Mexican government has warned that it will not allow the illegal entry, into its territory, of migrant caravans. Some 500 police officers have been dispatched to the border with Guatemala. More than a dozen migrant caravans have left Honduras since October 2018, but all have clashed with the thousands of U.S. border guards and military personnel positioned on the southern border with Mexico by President Donald Trump. Honduran Deputy Minister Nelly Jerez, who recognized that we all have the right to seek a better life, pleaded for migration in order and safe, because, according to her, people without scruples charge in the caravans under the pretext of serving as a guide. Since 2019, 293 of these smugglers, nicknamed coyotes, have been arrested. Salvadoran authorities on Friday arrested 2 men and a woman on charges of organizing and profiting from migrant caravans to the United States on WhatsApp. They will be prosecuted for massive illegal trafficking of people, announced the Salvadoran prosecution.